did a video earlier talking about this vote-o-rama that is going on in the U.S. Senate, where there are lots of amendments being kicked around and trying to pass. And this is all in regards to Donald Trump's one big beautiful bill attempt to pass funding legislation for Congress, for the country, and trying to change the tax rates for this country. They want to limit some of the federal spending, gutting a bunch of federal programs in what is effectively going to be one of the biggest wealth transfers from the lower and middle classes up to the top 1%. Well, one of the amendments proposed is from Susan Collins of Maine, a Republican. And what she wants to do is add a new tax bracket for those people making $25 million a year or more, going from 37% right now to 39.6%, and use that additional funding to fund rural hospitals and help offset some of the cuts that Medicaid is going to do. It's almost like Kamala Harris's plan of raising taxes on the ultra wealthy to fund things was a good idea. Certain Republicans are now saying, hey, maybe we should increase the taxes just a little bit on the ultra wealthy and go ahead and do this to fund other things. And now, why would they do that? Well, because there's been a lot of backlash from this one big beautiful bill and all of the Medicaid cuts, because rural hospitals are going to suffer because they rely on Medicaid funding to stay open. And they're worried that their constituents are going to get hurt. So this bill may not even pass as is. Now, Susan Collins' attempted measure, I'm not sure how the vote has fared on that, but it had a tough path forward, and I don't think it's going to pass. I don't think it'll get added because they want to cut the taxes for the ultra wealthy, those people making lots and lots of money. But the fact is, a Republican has introduced something akin to what Kamala Harris wanted to do, and it shows that that was actually a good idea. The problem is, whenever you talk about raising taxes at all for any tax bracket in this country, there's a lot of people on the low end of the scale that get so worked up and so mad because they're afraid their taxes will go up. It doesn't matter if they will never even cross $100,000 income, and you're talking about people making $25 million. They hear taxes go up, they get so mad. Like I said, they're convinced their own taxes will go up. So we'll have to see if this passes and gets added in. I don't expect it to, but it's almost like the Democrats had a good idea and the Republicans are beginning to see it.